say, it runs from Kent to Ham. Let's show you what we got down in this one. First time I ever actually slept in here was in Easter. As a homeless person, this was a very comfortable option. So I ended up setting myself up a base in there, a tent and everything. Built this lovely wall to protect this location. Yeah, this is okay. Well, you can see this part of the system has been much less industrialised. See, I bought these bits in here where I used to live in here, just to cheer the place up a bit. Let me go and get some lights on. You can see up here a nice bit of mineralisation there, and spent a lot of time down here. More bugs in. Yeah, so as I say, this is a much less industrialised section of Steampunk City. And why do I call it Steampunk City? Well, so it's Steampunk City because it's where all the train tracks, all the old steam rails and everything started from over here. The first stuff that was ever set up. And it's so, the story goes, to get this stone up to London, build all the lovely buildings of London, you see. That's the official story. So it's Steampunk City because if it had anything to do with steam, it's here, and then there's some massive stuff underground in the lower levels, some of the other places. But you're gonna understand why it's got the Steampunk City, because it's a huge area, and it's got a lot of old steam industrial age machinery down there, which is pretty exciting. So we're just gonna have a little tour around this. As I say, this is this used to be my room. I felt safe here, and well, yeah, this is where the tent used to be. Actually, seems like, I think I tried to remove the tent and give it to someone. Now this up here is an interesting piece of rock. It's mineral, and this darker material here is so as you can see, it's sort of a mixture of made up ground and block work here, and then you can see this is the natural, this is the level 5 crawl. I'm not going to go all the way down here for just this video, but you can get the idea of the kind of areas we're working in here are very much not modern, and these sections of the tunnel are so old. You can go down them, you'll put your hand on a stone, and all of a sudden you'll find it's the perfect shape to fit your hand, and it's got an edge on it that's obviously been, it's a bit funky. Caveman's tool. We're actually going through the level 5 crawl. I don't know if we should be doing this on. You'll notice a lot of backfill behind that and these walls, and there are interesting places you can find behind these dry stone walls that they, like where I put my tent behind a wall over there and built it. Other people have definitely built stuff behind there and stashed it. This is quite a cool little pry bar I bought down here years and years ago, and this material is very carvable. There's lots of interesting mineralisation, and from people that have been down there. There you go, boys, a bit of exposure for you. And then we go down this way again. So this used to be my kind of living room. I used to sit. There's some tools that I've left in here. What we got? Tape measure, trowel, a couple of bits of bobs. Oh look, this is where he was making the sandwiches down there over the time. There's two. So now this is why I call it in lanes and streets. If you see, it's kind of like a road with a house there and a house there, and so I can see. I sort of. I put it. It feels like a road. It feels like a town under here for me. There's definitely a few different dwellings, I'd say. You know, you could have a few people living down here quite comfortably. So I used to live in that space over there.